Well, in today's video I will look like this I didn't even bother to do my hair, and don't even get me started on trying to put on some makeup because that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's been a messy couple of days. It's been a messy year. Let's just go there and say that. It's difficult, I think, to go into the end of this year with hope and with positivity, but I don't think we have a choice, because otherwise we'll be consumed by fear and negativity. So I still choose to be positive, and I still choose to stay grounded and put a smile on my face. But man, this yesterday was hard. It was so hard at realizing that so much is being taken away from you, and so many of these new rules just don't sit well with me. Not even just here in the UK, but globally. I mean, you feel like your freedom has been taken away from you. Your freedom to go wherever you please to go, whenever you want to go, together with the people you love or together with the people you don't love, and to travel and to live your life according to your rules. So even if you've been mildly or severely affected economically, mentally, or in any way, shape or form by this whole global situation, I think we can all agree that it's tough on us mentally. It's tough on everyone mentally, and I really hope that with today's video, by keeping it real and just talking to a camera about the things that make me go ahead and the things that keep me grounded and the things that make me happy these days, as mundane as they could be, I really hope that they help you guys, and we could all start a meaningful conversation down in the comment section below about what you've learned this year and what keeps you happy and what keeps you sane towards the end of this manic year. So without me further rambling, let's get into my, I guess, top tips to survive the lockdown. Alright, one of the best things and the pinnacle of this channel has always been to slow down, and I think the antidote to what's happening this year is to really take your time and appreciate your things, your belongings, your relationships, your health, your day, your surroundings, way more than you did before, because we are all forced to stay indoors. You cannot just move around freely, and there's so much to be grateful for. So that's one of the tips for me, to just slow down, take it a day at a time, and always find things to be grateful for. If it's the air you breathe, if it's the food you eat, if it's the friend you could talk to, or if it's something bigger like your job, your salary, your health, just find things that you can be grateful for every day so that you can keep yourself grounded. Alright, a cat's coming and going. Where's the cat? There's the cat. Hello. Came right up to me. Hello. It's not my cat. Hello. So my second tip is to develop a ritual, develop a routine, a morning routine, a weekend routine, an evening routine, so that you can stay on top of the days and stay on top of your sanity. So whatever that may look like for you. For me, it's getting up a little bit later than I used to, taking my mornings slower, reading, and keeping up with my manicure, because it really makes me happy to have really nice colored nails. So I like to do that, and since we're wearing masks every day, I don't see the point of wearing colors on my lips. So I retrieve to nails and sometimes makeup, but clearly not today. So if you have any inclination to get ready in the morning, do so. Do it for yourself, do it for your own good. Wash your hair, do your makeup, or don't do your makeup. Put on some fancy clothes and just lay around the house in your fancy clothes, because more often than not, it's your perception that's controlled every single day, and we should be able to be in charge of how that's controlled. And I think the best way to brainwash ourselves is to get ready and to just keep it together. And if that means to put on some jeans and a shirt and putting your hair in a ponytail, then do so. But lounging around in your PJs all day long is not going to be helpful for your mental health, or it's not helpful for my mental health. And on that note, it's really important to distract yourself from social media and to just close your damn phone and close the app and just don't look at it. There's so many news that are just weighing you down. There's a lot of fear mongering, and there's a lot of anxiety triggering news and happenings around the world right now. So I think the last thing you want to do is to boil up in fear in your own living room with nowhere else to go. So be mindful of what you consume, be mindful of the news you consume, and be really just watch your time online, because I think that it's for our own good and for our own sake, and no one else will do it for us other than ourselves. So I think the best way to do that is to have phone-free and screen-free periods during the day. So I really like having 1 or 2 hours of screen-free time in the morning, and then have a couple of hours before bed. Sometimes I don't manage, but it's about progress, not perfection. So yes, try to have as little exposure to global negative news as you can, because it's not helpful. You can't do anything about the situation in the US from where you are. You can't do anything about the situation in Australia, so you might as well not read them for the time being, because I think there's so much going on that we have to limit our exposure to drama and tragedy. That's just my opinion. Another good tool to, I guess, kill time is to put together playlists and just go crazy on YouTube and Spotify, finding your favorite music and really leaning into lyrics and the rhythm and beats, so that you can create some really nice festive and like a lockdown playlist. I've always been quite a musical person, and I find peace and clarity in music. So I have a lot of Spotify playlists, and now that December's approaching, I've formally decided to bring Christmas celebration forward. So I think from next week it will be pretty pretty Christmassy in our household. So I'll be tuning into Christmas music. I'll be, I think, recipe testing. I'll shoot a couple of videos, I think, about the recipes that I'll be testing for Christmas feast. And yes, back to the tip is to lean into music and really take your time to curate some playlists for yourself that makes you happy, makes you hopeful, makes you sad if you want to cry out loud. So just take advantage of social media. No, take advantage of technology, that's the word, and make sure that you use it for your own good and not for your own detriment.
We're burning July for the girls, pouring time straight down our throats. And I know you tried to love me better now that we're not together, but I found my dear girl's arms. We're burning July for the girls, pouring time straight down our throats. And I know you tried to love me better now that we're not together, but I found my dear girl's arms is all that you want, is all that you found, and all that you are.
I don't really have anything else to add here because I've been feeling quite all over the place lately, but I wanted to just make a video that's a bit more real and shows that I am, as much as I want to be the slow down queen, I am also touched by this all, and it's hard, it's difficult. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to have some nice B-roll over just me talking, so I can spare you my hot mess face for the entirety of the video. And other than that, I really hope you are doing well, and I really wish you all the best, and I'll check in with you with another video towards the end of the week. Until then, stay sane and eat well.